I paid for the room, the wine, the white tablecloths, and the audience. Clara clinked her glass, flashed that yoga posture smile, and said it. Congratulations, failure. We're finished. Laughter. Real champagne wet slapped the table laughter. Parker, the crypto prophet, wheezed. Lorraine, queen of NFTs, dabbed tears. Clara basked. I swirled my drink and let the silence between my heartbeat and my next breath harden into something sharp. Because humiliation only works if you care. And I'd stopped caring 6 months ago, the day I started building the trap they were already standing in. I slid a matte black envelope across the table. Since we're doing surprises, I said, I brought one too. Clara opened it. One sentence. Her eyes thinned. The room cooled. Explain to your sisters why tuition disappears tomorrow. To your parents, why their mortgages and car leases get called. And to your partners, why the company dies before dessert. Phones appeared. Faces drained. The panic rippled slow, then fast. Clause 14B, subsection D, I said lightly. You all signed it. Any leadership change without my written consent freezes the family trusts. Also, our software license expires the moment I'm not CTO, 72 hours till black screen. Richard, her father, went banker red. Sophie and Juliet jabbed at their apps, manicures clicking. Parker mouthed, funding revoked? Lorraine asked if Bitcoin could fix this. It can't, I said. But coasters made from your gnome NFTs might. Clara stared at me like the floor had vanished. You planned this. Every second. I stood, buttoned my jacket, and left to the sound of wealth learning gravity. How we got here. I was the tech guy, the Wi-Fi whisperer. The husband in the wings, while Clara performed genius on stage with slides I'd coded at 3 a.m. We built this became, I built this, and I fed myself the lie that semantics don't matter. Then came red flags, deleted threads, emergency brunches, the consultant with sockless loafers, Oliver, a phone that slept with her. I wasn't jealous. I was awake. Her assistant, Julia, gave me the timeline over a loud latte. He has no idea. She dumps him at the birthday dinner. Board votes him out next week. She moves in with Oliver. Oh, Julia, the poor guy had every idea. So I worked calmly. Ownership fragmentation. I split the core tech into 7 LLCs and a Cayman holding. Oops, LLC. Try again holdings. Not your code, Inquest Petty? Delightful. Tripwires. The trusts I managed for her whole glitter tribe. Conditioned to freeze upon any leadership coup, overdrawn allowance, or McMansion refinance stunt. Relisensing. Our platform ran on my IP licensed to the company. Remove me, remove the license. No software, no product. Poof. Client rerouting. Quiet side agreements reattached key revenue to my entities. Business continued. Just not with them. Leverage. Clean receipts on Oliver's debts, lawsuits, and a side deal with a competitor. Nothing illegal, just gravity waiting for hubris. My mother, Ruth, the director of maternal intelligence, showed up unannounced with a casserole and X-ray eyes. How long? She asked. Have you been living like a doormat with a degree? I told her everything. She made me pack a go bag. Bombs are fine, she said. But when you push the button, you leave. So I readied the exit and set the clock. The birthday 40 people dressed like hedge funds. Clara luminous in a gown I could never unsee. Her line landed. The room howled. My line landed back. Mortgage alerts pinged. Tuition zeros blinked. Contracts evaporated. The company's spine, my code, started its 72-hour countdown. Family, Juliet sniffed. Funny, I said. I don't remember family staging a roast instead of a birthday. I didn't grandstand. Their panic performed the monologue I'd rehearsed for months better than I ever could. I placed my napkin, wished Parker luck with his pivot, suggested Lorraine print more digital gnomes, and told Clara the quiet truth. You did this to yourself. Then I walked out, breathing night air that tasted like the first honest thing I'd had in years. Aftermath. The morning after a storm is bluer. Mine was silent, except for 57 missed calls, 43 voicemails, and several parcels attempting to buy forgiveness. Delete, return to sender. Mom called. How's the birthday boy? Best sleep in years. Good. Now build something for you. I opened a blank doc at the same kitchen table where I'd built Clara's empire. No dashboards, No pitch decks. Just possibilities. Lawyers tried equitable. Reporters wanted quotes. I owed no one a speech. Clara's final voicemail bled contrition. We can start over. We couldn't. I blocked the number and exhaled. Their world collapsed slowly to everyone else and all at once to them. Audits, foreclosures, investors evaporating, sisters Googling jobs near me. The company, without its spine, became a pretty shell. I wasn't angry anymore. I was proud. Not of the ruin, of the line I drew and finally defended. Because the lesson isn't how I burned it down. It's why I walked away. I wasn't the failure in her toast. I was the foundation she never credited, and the architect who finally removed himself. Now it's pizza, bad TV, a new roadmap that answers to my name. The birthday Clara tried to weaponize turned out perfect in its own scorched earth way. Not about who showed up for me, about who I stopped showing up for.